Hi, welcome again to today's edition of Market Analysis for today, Friday, the 28th of October. I'm Giovanni Bencourt, analyst, trader, and operator with Vantage Markets. Well, the tech earnings season has been full of ups and downs. Sure, it's seen more downs than ups, but the ups have been notable. Amazon was the latest stock to tank after reporting third quarter results. Earnings were in line, but its cloud computing unit was weaker than hoped, and its forecast for the fourth quarter was disappointing. Its stock fell 18% in after-hours trade. That's still not as bad as Meta, which sank 25% as the outlook for advertising deteriorated. Perhaps the biggest contrast with Amazon lies in Meta's big bet on the future. Amazon spent big on the cloud years ago. The investment looks wise now, even if it had a bad quarter. Investors see Mark Zuckerberg's big bet on the metaverse, by contrast, as highly unlikely to pay off. The Facebook parent can take some comfort from the poor performance of the sector. Intel, Alphabet, Microsoft, and Texas Instruments all had a horrible week. The exception is Apple. Warren Buffett famously touted Apple before the Federal Reserve started jacking up interest rates, arguing that the company can easily raise prices in an inflationary environment. And that's exactly what's happening. iPhone sales were light, but average selling prices picked up a lot on demand for Pro models. Buying Apple didn't seem like a great idea for most of the year. Shares are down 18% since January 1st, but it looks smart now. The biggest winners of tech earnings season, of course, are Twitter's former shareholders. Elon Musk finally made good on the promise to take the social media private after first disclosing an interest in January, paying way over the odds as the sector tanked. That's made Twitter the best tech investment this year for everyone except perhaps Elon Musk. And with that being said, let's take a look at what we have seen in the markets. Well, yesterday, it was really a very move day after hours. But so far today, we are seeing that the market is fluctuating around our pivot point. I placed my resistance at 11,000, giving it a psychological, just a psychological value level. Now, will we continue to move up on upside? We could probably see some movement to the upside. The other side is still neutral. There has been a lot of pain in the markets out this week. So let's see if we can obviously alleviate some of that pressure to the downside and start at least close on a pivot for today. So it'll be really a lateral movement, perhaps up to 11,300. Let's see what happens today. Now, in regards to the S&P 500, look, the 52-week moving average is coming real close to the market. That is going to act as a resistance. I have my support right around 3,773. RSI is still neutral. A nice move to the upside can be contemplated, but I believe that the market is going to be fluctuating sideways for the remainder of the day. As far as crude oil WTI contract goes, well, the 52-week moving average is horizontally, and that acts as as a resistance, a dynamic resistance. That's where I have my pivot point. Right now, we're seeing that the market is looking to come back up. It did had a move to the downside. $87 was right around where it found a lot of support from buyers, and it popped back up, but it's having a lot of resistance to move higher. So that 52-week moving average is going to tell us a lot. Let's see if the market could actually fluctuate above that. But I assume the fluctuation today is going to be a range, a really narrow channel below my pivot point of 88.35 and above my support. Then we have natural gas. Natural gas has been making lower lows, lower highs, and that, technically speaking, that is a downtrend. So we are in a downtrend for nat gas. Is really low volume in Nat Gas. RSI is getting closer to being oversold. So let's see if 520 will be where it finds the support, or will it come down to $5 and make another attempt at that support level. Then we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is really just looking to stay above 20,000. I'm looking perhaps Bitcoin, if the Nasdaq doesn't continue to move any lower and just trading upwards, then we'll probably see Bitcoin also follow suit. Then we have euro. The euro is really finding it difficult to stay above parity. It's right now below parity. The RSI is still neutral. Let's see if that will be the case today, where it could close above parity. Let's see what could happen. Then we have the pound. The pound is also just really holding above 115. The 52-week moving average is also horizontally acting as, now since it is below the market, acting as a support, dynamic support. So I'm looking at the pound to stay right around 115, below 116. Then we have the Japanese yen. Again, Japanese yen, as long as the dollar index continues its strength and holds above 110, we will probably see a continuation of the yen to stay about around 147. 148 is the psychological resistance level. And we have the Canadian dollar, which has really been doing mostly a consolidation, ranging a stage. For the last 4 days, it has almost made the same highs and the same lows. So anything, this could be set for a breakout, either to the upside or to the downside. So stay tuned for that. Keep your eye on that. And then we have the dollar index. The dollar index is looking to stay about 110.50. That 111 is the resistance. The 52-week moving average is horizontally moving below it, so that'll act as a support, and it's pointing right around the 110 level. RSI is still neutral, so I'm contemplating that the dollar index will continue to continue to hold its strength. And now, will it trade above 111 today? Well, that is yet to be seen. Well, I wish you guys a happy weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye now.